Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, slow, calm, relaxing breath. And as you exhale, give permission to just release and let go of any tension, stress, worries. As you breathe in and breathe out, scan your body for any clues of tension. And they may be subtle. It may be the position of your body, the pace of your breathing. It may be an expression or a posture held as an echo of the past rather than what is needed right now for deep relaxation. So as you breathe in and breathe out, allow this time to be a time of wiping everything away and starting anew. To breathe as you would want to breathe if you're really relaxed. To only tense the muscles that need to be tense right now. And maybe you become aware of things you didn't notice before. The speed of your breathing, perhaps the pace of your pulse or heart rate, or even how often you have those tiny swallows or twitches or movements. As you breathe in and breathe out, notice how good it feels to just let go. The deeper you breathe out, the more you release that tension. And maybe it reminds you of a time in nature when you felt relaxed. No distractions, no technology. Just time for you with your own thoughts, surrounded by nature. So use the power of your imagination to imagine a pond with still water. Perhaps you can imagine the ducks, the geese, the wildlife. Perhaps even feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. And you could appreciate the quietness. And I want you to get a sense that sometimes when you're surrounded by the harmony of nature, those mirror neurons become activated and you find more harmony in yourself. In nature, the animals don't eat any more than they need. They eat what they need, not more, not less. And I want you to imagine that that harmony exists within you. Many people are not eating because they need the food. They are eating the emotions connected to the food. And I want you to feel in the same way that you can imagine a fishing line breaking, that the connection of emotional dependency and food is snapping, that you can choose to eat food that gives you pleasure. You just don't need to. As you evaluate your life, you realize that there are so many sources of pleasure in your life, things to be grateful for. accomplishments, who you are, what you have, and what you've done. So the idea that you need food to give you a feeling simply isn't true. You can enjoy the emotions without needing the emotions. So feel that connection breaking. And instead, imagine looking at all the nature around you, the trees, the insects, the fish, the birds, and they all evolved with tiny incremental changes. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling deeper relaxed. And I want you to imagine that perhaps this nature is giving you the roadmap for change. Not changing everything overnight, but looking at tiny incremental changes that in and of themselves seem to make no difference at all. But when you zoom out and look over years, they make dramatic differences. And maybe you can think back to tiny changes you made many years ago that you still continue to this day. Tiny changes about the size of a portion of food you no longer eat anymore. And you realize that that one change all the way back then is still giving you benefits right now. Breathe in and breathe out and stare at the stillness of the water as you allow your body to relax and your mind to awaken to new ideas and strategies. As you believe that you can find joy in selecting high quality, nutritious foods, knowing that each choice contributes to your well-being and sense of vitality. And with every meal, feel just like nature, drawn to reasonable portions, perfectly satisfying your hunger and nourishing your body. That you can savor the tastes, the flavors, the smells, even noticing the colors of your food, giving you the ability to enhance your dining experience through attention and mindfulness. You can make your food more enjoyable just by giving it more of your attention. Incremental, positive changes in your food choices become second nature, gradually improving your health and happiness. As you find yourself celebrating the small victories in your journey, recognizing the significant impact they can have over months and years, but just not days. And when seeking comfort in food, I wonder what would happen over years if your first choice was to reach for high quality chocolate with high cocoa solids, maybe 99%, appreciating its rich taste and health benefits. There's certain things you can't binge on, and maybe that's one of them. As you appreciate that certain things is better to have high quality and less quantity, instead of reaching for low quality grated cheese. You might appreciate the complexity of strong flavored high quality cheeses, enjoying them in moderation for a satisfying experience. Sometimes less is more. By increasing the quality, a small amount is all you need, as each mindful choice reinforces your commitment to evolution in your eating habits, building a foundation for lifelong health. You are attuned to your body's needs, choosing foods that offer both nourishment and pleasure, but without any need for excess. The moderate portions give you the good feeling, because the good feeling comes from a sense of being in control and taking your life in the very direction you desire it to go. And this journey of incremental change is filled with discovery, leading you to unexpected, new, healthier favorites. And you can find creative ways to incorporate these nutrient-rich foods into your meals. A new variety of berry you've never tasted before. A rare vegetable you didn't even know exist. All of these things could be an adventure to give your body new surprises, new nutrients, and perhaps by giving your body unexpected nutrition, you find surprising health benefits. Maybe you don't realize just how good you can feel. The quality of your food becomes a priority, influencing your choices towards options that are both delicious and beneficial. The more intention and attention you give to your food, the less you need to feel good and to feel satiated. And you can skillfully balance indulgence with health. And every time you have those high cocoa chocolate, you realize that you can satisfy yourself without overindulgence. And you can train your palate to evolve. High quality, nutrient-rich foods enable you to be discerning through decision-making, as you favor foods that are rich in nutrients and flavors, making every bite count towards the future you desire. And emotional eating can be tackled like a pincer movement. Feeling so good about your life, things don't faze you. But if you are fazed, choosing high-quality foods as the food of choice to deal with emotional eating. Either you don't desire the food, or if you do, you're giving your body superfoods while making you feel good at the same time. You embrace the journey of gradual improvements. These marginal gains compound over time, taking your life to new, unexpected heights. As you celebrate your ability to make enlightened food choices, knowing that these decisions positively impact your health, your life's quality, but also, just like throwing a pebble in a pond, have a ripple effect to the other people in your life too. So imagine throwing a pebble in the pond, seeing the ripples and feeling those ripples in your life, affecting the people you care for the most. as you allow your mind to float back to the present, as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, connecting fully in the present moment. As very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling a desire to build momentum, to be more mindful, and to find those incremental, tiny changes that create big differences when you zoom out over a longer period of time. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.